Western Switzerland is known as one of the leading life science ecosystems in all of Europe. But don't take my word for it. Let's meet with some of the experts here in the U.S. and see what they have to say.
I believe that there's a real secret sauce here in Western Switzerland in terms of the public-private ecosystem between the universities here and both large companies and startups, and bringing them together in a cohesive ecosystem that feeds each other.
In Switzerland, you're looking at millions of dollars that are put into the earliest stages of companies when they need it. And so we're really impressed with the backing of the governments in these early days of the startups. You know, one of the things in the startup world we look at is crossing the chasm, right? It's very easy to get maybe that first $500,000, $1 million tranche of funding, but that critical, $2 to $5 million is, we call it the valley of death. And so with Switzerland and this critical government funding, they're able to bridge that and get them to the point where they can then build their more institutional stage where they've got a proof of concept, and now they're looking at how to get the preclinical data and clinical data and move forward to becoming the next biotech blockbuster.
Switzerland has some of the leading clinical institutions. They are not only advanced in the technology that they already have, but they also have a very good reputation. So doctors who adopt our technology, if we now want to go to Germany or Spain, that carries over really well. Starting in Switzerland enables us to do that. Your quality system, your CE marking, your reimbursement is very well organized to adopt new technologies. Unlike in US and even in EU, you're open to saying, let me try this technology for a year. We will pay you for that, and then we'll tell you what it's going to cost. That is music to any of the startups. It doesn't happen anywhere in the world.
Switzerland has been open to accepting FTA and as part of the medical devices that can be used in the Swiss cantons. I deeply down believe that Switzerland has a very high quality of physicians, of a hospital, where I think we can really be well positioned to demonstrate our clinical value.
I think one of the clear ones is I think we can get good people in Switzerland. We need to be closer to some of our pharmaceutical clients. Switzerland has such a rich history in pharmaceuticals. It's just probably the right place for us to be long term.
I would say 2 or 3 things that made Switzerland unique. Talent is the first one. Between Basel, Zurich, and Geneva across the country, you have talent in the healthcare sector like nowhere else in Europe. It's very concentrated. It's a small country with a high percentage of healthcare experts, and that's one key differentiator. The second one, it is a business-friendly country, eventually like no other in Europe, very close to US mentality of building companies, scaling companies, and being friendly to business owners, which is fundamental as you think about where to move and why Switzerland and not other places in Europe. And then the third one is stability. Switzerland is a stable country. By definition, it means that political decisions don't change at a macro level. And in a very micro level, you can actually negotiate with the tax authorities long-term plans. And so if you're planning to do investments, you can actually make sure that throughout those investments, whatever framework you had in place stays in place, and that's fundamental.
The ecosystem that you have here, the connectivity, the proximity to so many other different biotech and life science companies is amazing, and we have just been blown away by what we've seen here.